Is Father Stew worth your Easter weekend? Here's my spoiler-free review of the new biopic, Father Stew. So Father Stew stars Mark Wahlberg, Mel Gibson, and Jackie Weaver. Wahlberg plays Stewart, a man past his prime searching for a bigger purpose despite his pain and poverty. Stewart's an amateur fighter, too injured to remain in the ring, so he moves to LA to pursue a career in acting. There, Stewart meets a Mexican woman and a devout Catholic he tries to charm. But while he's trying to romance her, she acts as a vessel or a vehicle leading him down a path of priesthood. Stu soon sacrifices love and abstains from sex for the cloth. Unfortunately, a near-death injury and deteriorating health attempts to shake his faith. And when his diocese refuses to fund his liturgical studies because of optics and Stewart's immobility, he remains steadfast in his faith. So Father Stew is a story of undying faith. I think Mark Wahlberg did a decent job in this film. His Dorchester accent was intermittent. You hear it here and there. But I think when you go to see a film like this, you go for the messaging, not the technicalities and accents and things like that. This is about the messaging. Now, Mel Gibson plays Stewart's estranged atheist father who unprovokingly is mean to his own son, his own surviving son. But the film made sure that Mel Gibson's character was redeemed by the third act. But I think when you look beyond the flawed man, you find the messaging. Stewart felt forsaken by God just as he felt forsaken by his earthly father. And even after surviving that near-death accident, he forgave God. He forgave God for all those years he felt forsaken by him, just like he forgave his earthly father. No matter how bad it got, no matter how much Stew's health would decline and deteriorate, he remained steadfast in his faith. And for that, his earthly father was redeemed through that immovable faith. Now, Jackie Weaver. Jackie Weaver is a sensational actress. I think she and Melissa Leo are actresses that completely disappear in their characters. You know, you ever have a grandmother who can look in a bare bones cabinet and a refrigerator and you think there's nothing there to cook? And your grandmother makes a feast that can feed the entire family. That's what Jackie Weaver did here. There was not much for her to do in this film, but she captured the essence of a grief-stricken mother willing to do everything possible to keep her surviving son alive. When you look at the underlying messaging, you'll see that Jackie Weaver delivered Mary, the mother of Jesus. That's the performance that she delivered in this film. I totally recommend this film if you like faith-based films, especially during this resurrection season. I think this is a good movie to watch with the whole family or your church members and maybe have dinner afterwards and fellowship and discuss the deep messaging of this film. Most of these faith-based films overcompensate the third act because the protagonist neglects his faith for most of the film. So you will see that here. But if you indulge in the powerful messaging in Father Stew, I think you'll really enjoy this one. Well, thank you so much. If you stuck around this long, I certainly appreciate you. Please consider liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. and have a wonderfully blessed Easter weekend. Until next time, peace.